Welcome to the Seven Crosses series for Workers and Resources Soviet Republic. We're picking up on the 13th of June 1993. I want to start by saying a big thank you for all your comments and feedback. As usual, you guys give me so much to think about. Now, what I want to do in this part is I've got a whole list of things I want to take a look at. And also what I want to do is try and help my construction crews catch up with the outstanding workload in preparation for the new update. Plus, there's a couple of things I need to fix and check before that update drops. Now, the first thing I want to show you is here. I've been monitoring this warehouse here. It's got a little bit busy with this delivery of food with the two trains now. So what I've done is I've put in a cargo station here. So eventually the trucks coming into here we're going to send to the cargo office here. Now I think crop wise we're doing pretty well. Yeah, I mean, we can see we've still got piles of crops left and we're still only on the 15th of June. Now, before we get into anything advanced, I just want to do a bit of tidying up around here, because what I want to do is get rid of these two farms here. I don't think they're contributing that much to the meat economy, and at the same time what I would like to do is possibly put a courthouse in here when the new update drops. So what we're going to do is we're going to come in here and I'm just going to remove the two chicken farms from here, and what that will do is eventually these will run out of crops, and once they run out of crops I'll knock them down and we can clear this area out, and that will leave quite a nice neat space for the police station, not the courthouse. Still got to find somewhere for the courthouse, and because we know where the prison's going to be, so we've got that area going there. To see these guys are landing. Yeah, same old problem still, and the shortage is due to simply down to the fact that I've got so many projects going on that they're all struggling a little bit, but overall things are going quite well. Now the next thing I want to check is out here with respect to logs. I think we're doing okay. We got no storage in there for the heating, but you've got piles of stuff there. Got a few workers. We're now getting boards into this area, but I still think that we've got some boards over in this area, so I'm not going to switch it over until we've used up all these boards here. How's the gravel? The gravel's good. I say the problem at the moment is steel. I think generally the rest of Ollerton here is doing okay. We're getting a reasonably steady workforce into here, but I don't think we really need any more cable cars. I mean, wait, I don't know, maybe one more. Just buy one more, because I think if you see them sat in the station here, that means you've got too many on the line. I think that would be enough. What we just need to do is get this built up here. Now my population is got a lot of over 21s at the moment, and because I've recovered from the problem that I had up here in this area, and at the moment the workforce here is, I mean, it's not brilliant. We got workers here. I think what we possibly could do now is get the helicopter crews working on that one there. We can get a bit more workforce in here. I think this will be in, it's in walking range of our area here. The only thing I'm possibly thinking also is that we probably need another trolley bus on. Yeah, I think fabric factory we're okay. It's this route that we need to work on. I think if we look at this route, we've only got the one trolley bus on. So what I'm going to do is we're going to buy another trolley bus, get the more workers out here. Now I don't think there's a lot in difference in the speed. This is 93 kilometers. Got the ZIU 86G, which is this one, which is 93 kilometers. That is the right one, isn't it? I must admit the text is a little bit faint. I think if we get you there, and then where's the depot? There it is. And we'll just assign you a lot more of these workers that are waiting here. We've got 200 workers waiting here. So we need to get them up into this area here. Maybe we may not need that accommodation block. But then again, we're going to be planning out our new construction area here. So we're going to need some more workers into this area going forward. Now, the next thing I want to check is, I can't remember whether I put in a hospital in this area. Oh, it looks like we did. Oh, it's just here. So it's a clinic, isn't it? And what I want to do is just get this area built up as quickly as possible. We get the heating plant here is coming together quite nicely. We need to get this done as well. In fact, I think we need to get the coal supplies in ready to go. So I think we're you. What that would mean is I can, if these get built, we can set up a coal delivery route to here, which will mean that we'll have a nice contingency supply of coal in this area going forward. This area, we are slowly pulling things together. I'm not exactly too sure why we're building that. And then again, we'll just let the crews work their way through this area here. Over here, we've actually got beginnings of coal ore. And I'm kind of wondering whether, I mean, I've got a little bit of cash. Maybe I need to get some fire engines and stuff out here. And we could, I've got no power supply. Okay, so there's no really much point building out here at the moment. What is up with the power here? Why are you, you've got no power supply, so I don't, oh, we haven't finished the main grid here yet. So there's no point bringing anybody out here just yet. So that can wait. That's, I mean, it's not urgent. It's not urgent. So here we're building this up to get more workers so that we can get some more workers out to our steel mill here. As you can see at the moment, we're not really running at maximum production. Strangely enough for Colville, we are another bus on. I mean, we got lots of buses running backwards and forwards here. So I'm kind of reluctant to put, we've got queues building up, but we've got lots of buses coming in, picking up staff. And there's part of me that says that I would really like to see this settle down before I commit completely. So I don't think we've got a problem. We've got kind of 600 odd people, but I say you probably find it is in Colville here. Let's just have a look. Unemployed, where are you? Yeah, we got quite a lot of unemployment in this area, but they should be able to get here. And if you're unemployed, why aren't you working here? Obviously, we've got people here who feel that they're unemployed because of this. Stop here. Let me just see. We've got 2 buses delivering here. So we are getting a bit more workers into here. Wondering, cable car? I know some of you guys are going to wince at that suggestion, but got an empty distribution office here. I'm not exactly sure why I built that. These guys aren't that busy. You're working on that coal processing yard. Maybe you can help push that along a little bit. And we'll just assign these through as well. We can get this hooked up, and then we'll be well on our way. In fact, what we could be getting is a nice rock solid amount of coal in this area before this actually gets built, and that would be really great. So we got that done there. Well, we checked Ollerton. What I do want to check, just see how things are going on in our tourist town. This is kind of right out on the limit here. Okay, we've now finished this, and what we need now to do is start thinking. We've got a kindergarten built, we've got the school built. What we do need built is this corner market, because this is getting so close now. We're going to allocate you, and you to our helicopter crews. Come on, game. Come on, come on, come on, come on, come on, come on. I must admit, I do love these cargo drop-offs, but it can be a bit of a pain doing that. Actually, let's just not do that. What have we got here? Of course, we need to sort the heating out as well. Wherever, I can't remember where I put the heating actually. I think it's over here, isn't it? Just check there. That needs to be built as well. Why have I got a heating plant there? Does that cover the whole area? Got a heat exchanger there. Let me just check this. I thought. Because most of this stuff doesn't need heating. So we only really need to heat the hospitals, not hospitals, the hotels. Okay, let me just get you building that and that. Of course, we're going to need to get the power supplies into here as well. And we got power to here. Let me just see. We got power to there, which is covering that part of the town. And we got power to here. So we're kind of filling this gap in. But I feel that, well, we definitely got to get the shop finished. And we got a school each side. And then we can start getting our little community together here. Possibly getting a few bits and pieces going as well. So we're fine from that perspective. What we'll do now is just going to go over and check what my trains are up to. I mean, they're generally going quite well. In fact, where am I? Getting lost on the map. Let's see. Yeah, we're still kind of putting it together there. So the next thing I want to do is just work on this area here, because this is going to be my construction area. First thing we're going to need to do is get an aggregate store in here, a large one preferably. Would it be easier to... I think it might be easier to have the aggregate store on this side. We can flip that this way. If I put the aggregate store about here, it clears the end of that line. I thought I got... Oh, this is on auto assign. Let me just cancel. Right, I've cleared this out now. That's got my bulldozer back again. Yeah, this game can be fun sometimes. Let me just see. I'm going to get this. I need to flip it the other way again. And we'll just drop you in about here. Now, I'm going to have to be a little bit careful because this area isn't exactly the flattest of places. So we're going to have to work around with what we've got. What I'd like to do is, you hear voices in the background, we're having a delivery. We've got a road connection there, and what we need now is a conveyor. Let me just see. A conveyor. Where is it? Conveyor, pipe engine. And we can just pull off like that directly into there. And you can just come around to there. And the next thing, so we got a aggregate store here. First thing I want is truck loading position here. Put it like that to keep that connection clear, and we'll put you there. You up there. That will mean that we can load gravel here for the construction offices. Now the next thing we're going to need is a concrete plant and a asphalt plant, cement plant, concrete plant. What I want to do is kind of try and keep them a little bit away from the area. And I'm hoping that if I put I'm not worried about the power connection, so I can run another one in should I need it. We put in, say, the concrete plant back about here, like that, and then we'll have the asphalt plant out as well. Of course, the asphalt plant always has the connection there. If I flip that the other way, that's not going to be much use, is it? Because that's going to be on the wrong side. So we're going to have like the asphalt plant kind of stuck up on the hill here, like that. Now, one thing I am debating is whether I should give myself the option of a helicopter landing point. Can't have it there. I think I might just put one in, just for purposes, assuming that it will connect. Come on, it went green. Come on, game, you can do it. Actually, can we put it that way round? We got a road connection that way. Probably put a triple here, actually, couldn't we? I mean, it's not like it takes a large amount to build. The only real problem is the... So, say for argument's sake, I can... Yeah, I think if we... Yeah, we'll go the whole 9 yards here. And we can do the same on this side. Now, I want the connection to deliver for storage. So if I put that... If we can get you possibly... Actually, let's just move you back that way a little bit. You can go green as well. And we'll just drop you there. That means we can... Oh, look, that's a bit closer. So we got a road connection there, we got that there. We can bring the bitumen in and drop it off there. And we've got the... What we need is a dry bulk store. Don't need a massive one. I don't need 1,400 tons of cement. And that is a little bit over the top. I mean, is there anything... Have I got anything that's a bit smaller? Storage. Okay, here we are. We found one here. We've got a nice little red one. The only downside is this actually uses the construction. That could be a little bit tricky. We can get this in too close to existing building. Right, I think we got a little bit of problem here with terrain. Let me just take a look. Just turn this on. Yeah, we got a little bit of a terrain issue here. So if I can center outwards, create a little bit. Oops, I need a 3 bulldozer. Don't tell me you've gone walkabout. Where are you going now? Benny's going to the gas station. We're just going to have to wait for him to finish whatever he's doing. Have another go at see if we can... Ah, no, it's the modded version I want, isn't it? No, we're not going to get that. I think what we're going to have to do is we're going to have to go kind of dry bulk here, 1400. Didn't really want to do this, but we may have to go that way a little bit. Just if I can flip that the other way. Right. Actually, we could turn this to our advantage by actually bringing this down about here, like that. So that means that this is away from here, like that. Next thing we're going to need to do is get in the gravel supply for this area. We got the connection to there, so we need the connection to put in the... Again, we're just going to go conveyors. It's going to be one to many. To go with the footpath version. I think that is a bit difficult to see. Oh, it's this one. That's it. We got it. And that gives us the connections there. Of course, we're going to need to... Yeah, you can come out that way. That's good. So we've now got the gravel in, we've got the dry goods, not exactly the way I wanted to do it, but I mean, we can always manage the actual deliveries to the here using a distribution office. We could probably put a distribution office just here and we'll do it straight away while I'm thinking about it. 3 trucks would be enough for the job, so we can get you into about there. What I have to do is build this and then tell it to fill it to, say, about 10% or something. Footpath there can... I think what we could do is just finish this off so that make sure we can get through under there. So we've now can accept the footpath. We can accept that bit of road there. We've got a road connection there between the heliport and this. Where's the... So we're going to need a road coming down here from the center of here, like that. So we're probably going to come down probably in like that. That allows us to come up and pick up the concrete. We've got a road connection here we're going to need to make to get to that. Although technically this... we'll leave it asphalt. I mean, it could be gravel, but... So what we got here now is a bit of a mess. In fact, what I would like to do is take a road over here with a bridge over the railway, because what I want to do is put some fuel drop off here as well. But the first thing we'll do is find the storage, or where is it? Storage, sorry. Find the little... Gotta find it again. Here we are, 100 ton. So we need the fuel tank that will be for the bitumen. I think you can go in about there. And then what I'd like to do is put... Wait, no, I want this way round. And we're going to put a fuel pickup point here for trucks to deliver the fuel. We're going to angle you a little bit like that. We could put you here, couldn't I? So you're on the right side. Now, I think the pipes are easier to manipulate than... And actually, we'll put you about there. We've now got this built up here. I mean, we could go underground, but there's nothing up here that's going to be worth worrying about. You would be quite straightforward. You can kind of go out a little bit, go around like that. You need some height to get over the road, and you can connect there. This one's going to need to come out like that. Again, you're going to need some height to get over the railway. You can come into there. And then, so we'll just accept that. We'll put a road connection into there. So we're going to have one for bitumen, one for gas. Offloading that for trucks. And what I'd like to do is get a pickup point for trucks so that we can make this a bit faster. And you're going to need to get over there. We can curve out that way a little bit down into there, and then this road is going to actually go out a road over that way. So we're going to, we may get a queue. So I'm going to put this road out this way, you down to there. Now what I've got to do now is just want to look at the terrain here. We've got height, possibly getting over this with a bridge without kind of indulging in major excavations. So I that we'll kind of put it like that, and then we'll drop you down. Nope, other way. Get you down to about there, and then hopefully get a road through here on a proper T-junction, and then you can come out to there like that. That will mean that, skip with that, what that will mean is that when we're delivering fuel from here, we won't have to go all the way back round there, back up to there. So we'll have this road connection here. Of course, the one thing we will need up here now is power, because we've got power here, which will deliver to this area. In fact, I think I'm going to hold off on the power until I've got this kind of area laid out. We've got potential power takeoff from here. Just see. Yeah, we've got power take. Okay, let's just put this in. We may have to kind of double it a little bit. Let me just see. I don't know. If I kind of stretch this out to about there, this one over here, so we've got a little potential dead spot around here, isn't it? So it would be easier just to put another one in, say about there. Actually no, we need to cover that. That doesn't cover that outer one. So we're going to need to put it in about here, aren't we? Say about like that. It's interesting. Well, you've got coverage from there, haven't you? So we put you in about there. And this road where it's definitely going to be gravels. So you can come into about there. And we'll accept you. Now we've only got one power takeoff here, so I think what I might do is put in about here, something like that, there. Maybe angle it a little bit, because we're not going to expand out much more with this town. So you can come there, and then we can run a full high connection cable to there, and then the other top one, 150, 150, 120. I think then we can run a, oops, it's okay. No need to optimize now. And what that will do is put that into there. Yeah, we're just going to build it here, because one of the advantages of the helicopters is that they're not too fussy about whether things will get built. So that now gives us our kind of production area here. We got a distribution office there, and what I probably would like to do is put another distribution office up here for the gas supply. Thank you, game. Yeah, and what we'll do is we'll put what I'm thinking about it, and this time we've got 4 spots. 32. Wow, never ever built one that big. I think 8 spots would be quite nice if I could get it on this corner here, say about there, because we will have quite a lot of trucks to distribute fuel. So I think if we got 8 trucks here, this would be purely for trucks to build, and then hopefully if we could get you to there, that would give us 2 roads in and out as well. I think that would be pretty good. So that's got all this built in here. Of course, that's just added a great big pile of new jobs, but I think this would make quite a big difference, especially with the helicopter pickups, because if you actually look at this, we're working here, which is in this corner, and we've got quite a lot to build in here with nuclear islands and towns up here. So the center of the map is, I know it's 1 2 3 4 1 2 3 4. It's the center of the map's there. But what that should do is once we got this built, that should help improve the production in this area. So I'm quite happy with that, but this is technically a low priority job, but we'll just get round to building it. Right, these guys, I'm kind of a bit tempted to create a road crew here, but the trouble is they're so far away from where all the action is. Let me just see how busy these guys are. Not really that best, and they're not actually working on roads either, so they're not going to detect this lot, so we're going to have to give them a little bit of a helping hand. I mean, they've worked out this area before, so it's not like it's new to them. Okay, you can work on that. Nope. Okay. Well, that's okay. And we're even getting working on that side as well. Anything else that they can build? No, because they're going to have to build into this area. Actually, let me just take a look at the helicopter crew. If they're kind of a bit stuck on what they're meant to be doing, which is, yeah, we've got a few helicopters here. So what are you working on? Yeah, I think what we can do is just use that spare capacity to build up the road system here. What we got here? No, we can't allocate that one. Okay. Right, I think what we'll do is get the helicopter crews working on the inside roads, while the construction crew works on the... A little bit of help with that would be helpful. And you can help with these as well. You can work on that bit there. You can get the normal construction guys working on the outside roads, and then the helicopter crews can effectively teleport over and build the internal roads. So we got that built there, that built there. Have a look at... Oh, look at this. Can imagine... I default that we got the... Yeah, just need to make sure we got surplus. Yeah, I mean, this is working brilliantly. The only thing we need to do is just make sure that they've got... right, you're down to 179 tons there. You're down to 431 there. Of course, this will be our first year with this farm fully operational. This would be the real test of how well we can actually get everything going in here. I think that's worked out and quite balanced. If this area is running out of crops just as this is going in, and oh yeah, there's something I do want to fix over here. I actually spotted a bit of a mistake here, and that is that we've got this warehouse here that isn't actually connected to anything. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to remove you, and we need to remove you. Yeah, this is something I spotted when I was actually looking. I think what I did is I accidentally disconnected the delivery connections to here, and so let's just take that out as well. Just make that. So I think what we're going to do here is I don't want to rework this here, and I want to connect this up with this warehouse here. I think we can do it with. We put in a forklift garage there, like that. We don't need that connection there because they've got their own connection directly to the warehouse. And you can there. Well, get the helicopter guys on that as well. I mean, it's probably not going to help that quickly. In fact, we'll see how quickly. I mean, these guys are here, so pick up on that. If we can get actually, I'm gonna put the helicopter crew on that as well. And then what we can get here is a fork truck delivering to here, which will then come here. Now this looks like it's a bit short on meat, and that's because we've lost the output from here. Plus these aren't working at 100%, and I think yeah, well, we are kind of producing. But what I have done is I've been pulling meat over to where is Stilton. Yeah, what I did was I've brought meat over to here, but that's a heat exchanger, not meat, so that Ollerton and Colville can actually have meat delivered from there rather than being dragged all over the map. That is something we do need to work on. We're probably fine. We've got meat shortages now on the map. Let's just have a quick look at our stores if I can find them. Oh, we got meat in there. We are distributing the meat. It's just that that's electronics. How are you guys doing? You're out of crops now, and it looks like you're also out of meat. So I thought I had a truck here delivering. Let me just see. Here we go. Where are you? Currently on the way to Stilton. Oh, look at that. Perfect time for delivery. These are now out. I did... sorry. Let me just clear this a little bit. I did build a vehicle depot. I'm sure I built a vehicle depot, didn't I? Yes, I did. You can go to there. And what that means is I can now clear this area. Building on fire. Well, there's only the one vehicle here. Yeah, we've done you. So what we're going to do is we're going to delete the chicken farms now and remove you. Just remove these little bits of road here as well. And what that's going to be the space for our, what we call it, our courthouse. No, courthouse, police station, sorry. I think I've gotten to the point now where we're just going to have a little bit of a run round and check progress. Actually, what's the loyalty now? Oh, look, my loyalty's only at 30% again, still. Just can't seem to get my loyalty up. Got no idea what I'm doing wrong. I think once the roads are built up over there, we'll get that running. But at the moment, we'll just let this guy do his own thing. I mean, the money's piling up quite nicely. Oh, let's just check this guy. Yeah, I mean, he's got so much work, but then he's on auto detect. Oh, he's not. Why have you got so much in here? I think he was on auto detect and then I took him off, but I decided to leave the jobs there. So yeah, pretty good. We are building in this area here. It's this one that's got the problem, wasn't it? Let me just... Are you allocated to this road here? Just so we can get... Yeah, you're allocated to it. I think maybe if we bring in the one from down here. I mean, you've got... don't have a vast amount to do, so maybe you can just get in and finish that, because this is the power supply for this area. In fact, actually, give him that as well. And then we need to fill in this warehouse here. I mean, all the roads are connected, all the fields are connected here. We just need to get the farm online. We're on the 28th of July, and everything is going along here quite nicely. How's the... Speed it up a little bit, actually, I think, just to see how well things are going. I'm just wondering whether we need more trucks up here. How many trucks have we got? We got 8. I mean, that should be more than enough. No, let's just put a few more in, just for the luck of it. It's not like we're short of cash, and we're just going to buy another 3 covered holes. 1, 2, 3, and we'll put you into the farm up here. Must admit, I'm kind of starting to like the idea of these new farms. I'm just going to put you into there, you into there, you into there, and what that should mean, we should get a lot more farms. Just check the fuel situation here. That's good. Let's about to see what my rail construction crews are up to. They're bound to have gone off and done their own thing. No, they're still... They don't seem to be doing anything at the moment. Why are you not getting steel? What's going on here? This should be pumping out steel left, right and centre. It's almost like they're not getting enough in here to pick up. Probably because everybody's stealing the steel. No, we got steel here. Where are you going? We need more workers in here. But we just got so many buses already coming up and down here. Let's check this route. How many buses have I got on this route? Got 1. Okay. Yeah, picking up from here. What bus have you? What capacity bus have you got? You've only got 57 workers. I'm starting to think that maybe I need another bus on this route. The trouble is, now I know this isn't the only route here, but I think what we might do is we'll add another bus to this route. You've got 57 workers. Key is going to be, what's your top speed? 75 kilometers. Let me just see. Bus. I think what we'll do is we'll just double down with that one. Another one on there, like that. And then we'll check the other route that I've got delivering to the steel mill. And I think it's this one. You're actually pulling in from here, and you've actually got 3 buses on this route. Well, just see if the extra bus makes a difference. I mean, we are really pushing this still out. It's almost like this coal processing yard thing is is taking all the steel out of this area, and it's slowing up my rail construction. How much more steel do you need? You only need another 24 tons, and then, yeah, look, 162 tons of steel. That's the problem. But I think we're at a point now where I'm just gonna have to live with that, and because another 20 tons and it'll be over. At least we'll get this being built. That was the power supply here now. Now I've got power to here, and we've got power to here. Now I think what I'd like to do is get the fire coverage working out here now. So citizens' loyalty is too low. Yes, I know. They just don't like me. Well, we'll take a look at that in a minute. I just want to get into here, and we're just going to buy some fire. Start with say 3 fire trucks. 85, 90. Wow, we don't seem to have many fire trucks. I am on the right. Make sure we are definitely buying with rubles, not dollars, isn't it? Yep. You're level 8, you're level 4. I don't seem to have any good fire trucks anymore. Okay. I think that's because the year's getting too far on. What we'll do is we'll go all the way up to here and add the fire trucks. And we'll put fire truck into there. And fire truck into there. And what we're going to do is open up the station here for workers, and then we'll buy a single little tram here. What we got here, we've got 65 kilometers. What's that? 65 kilometers. So they all do 65 kilometers, 95 passengers. Well, we've got the money for it. We'll buy 2 of these. And then this line is electrified, it better be. And we got to go to this station first, and you're going to unload all the workers. Then you're going to have to go back to wherever it is. Where am I? Oops, turned the wrong way. Because we can't back curve onto this from this depot. And you're going to load. And then we're just going to pick you off there. And we'll just follow this little tram, just make sure he works. Let's see how long he... I mean, he should have a nice run, because this will only be a tram route. So the lower speeds won't make that much difference. Oops, thank you, game. And he will run up nicely around this hill here, drop into there, go around there, and just make sure you can do the return journey. Quite an impressive little run through here, isn't it? And here we are under the bridge, nice little bridge here, and we'll run into here. Wow. Okay, we're going to get a lot of enthusiastic workers here. Actually, just pick you up here, come there, just drag you out the way, pick up there, pick you there, and then we'll get, whoops, and we'll get the two here, and we'll get the two trams running backwards and forwards up here. I mean, very least, well, if nothing else, because we got power into here, we may actually fill this warehouse up with coal ore. I'm just curious to see where the workers will go. I mean, how many workers have we actually got on the train? Well, we got a full complement of 95 workers here. So we can get this running. Some should go in the fire station. Once we need to refuel the station in range. So we're going to need to get some fuel delivery up to here as well. It's going to be quite a long way, but don't really have a lot of choice. I think this guy has got quite a bit of spare capacity. He can go that way. I think I'm going to need to get some long range fuel distribution offices working. So we'll get that there, and you can put 50% of fuel in there. What on earth happened there? How come you guys went into the same station? You can be idiots sometimes. Or was it? Helps if you actually signal the lineup. You go back to depot. Right, what I'll do is I'll signal these lines up off camera, because I think we all know how to do that. Plus, I'm aware that I am running out of time. So this is where I'm going to leave it. Hope you enjoyed the episode. Hope you found it interesting. And until next time, whatever you do, enjoy your gaming.